Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to save multiple Gmail attachments directly to Google Drive. So I am working as a project manager of a software company, and I want that on regular basis whenever I'm going to receive emails from my team members which contains multiple Gmail attachments. So I want to upload these attachments automatically in a specific folder of my Google Drive. So how we are going to automate this entire process? For this, we will have to set up a connection between our Gmail account and Google Drive, and that we are going to do without the requirement of any coding and programming skills with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, to set up the connection between Gmail account and Pabbly Connect, we are going to use a feature of Pabbly, that is email parser, which is going to forward all the email responses from Gmail account towards Pabbly Connect automatically. And to learn this amazing automation step by step, you have to come towards my screen. Welcome to my screen everyone. So in this video, as I told you, we are going to learn how to add multiple Gmail attachments in Google Drive successfully, and that too automatically. So here I'm a project manager of a software company, and on regular basis I'm receiving multiple invoices and other project documents from various team members via email. Okay. So here my objective is that whenever I'm going to receive a new email from my team members which contains the documents related to the project on which we are working, then automatically those email attachments should be saved in my Google Drive folder. Okay, so I've already created a specific folder for these attachments, and I want that as soon as I'm going to receive these email attachments via email from my team members, then I want to automatically add them over here in this particular specific folder inside Google Drive, so that I will be able to create a backup of all the attachments without any manual efforts. So in order to automate this entire process, I'm going to set up a connection between my Gmail account and Google Drive, and that I'm going to do without the requirement of any coding and programming skills with the help of Pabbly Connect. So let's get started quickly. We are on the home page of Pabbly Connect, where we can reach by tapping this URL pabbly.com/connect in our browser. After coming over here, we can find two options: sign in and sign up for free. In case if you are already an existing user, so you can directly click on sign in option, but if you are a new user, you have to click on the sign up for free button to create your free new account. Also, when you will do that, you will receive 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software and to test multiple automations. Now, because I am already an existing user, so I'm going to click on sign in option. This is all app section where we can find all the products which are offered by Pabbly. To create this automation, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now. And it has taken us towards the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. So on this dashboard, we can find all of our workflows which we have created, and we can also create different folders over here on the same dashboard to save our workflow separately and accordingly. Now, to create a new workflow, we are going to click on this create workflow option. Let's do that, and here a dialog box is appeared in front of us. So it is asking us to provide a name to this workflow. So first of all, let us provide a name over here. Save multiple Gmail attachments directly to Google Drive. After giving the name to my workflow, here I'm going to select the folder in which I want to save my workflows. Okay, so here you can see I have list of folders. I'm going to select this automations for task management as the folder, and now I'm going to click on create. So my workflow will be saved automatically towards the folder which we have selected. As we have done that, a new screen is open in front of us which contains two very important windows. First is the trigger and the other is action. So what are trigger and actions? Trigger and actions are the two main concepts, the principles or the building blocks on which the entire automation works. The trigger says when this happens, and the action says do this. That means the action is a response towards our trigger. So whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow, and the actions are going to follow that same command. Therefore, we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can add as many action steps as we want. Now let's suppose here my objective is that whenever my team members are going to send me the email which contains the Gmail attachments, then I want to add these attachments in my Google Drive folder. So let's suppose for that I'm going to take email parser in my trigger step, which is going to fetch out the emails which I'm receiving on my Gmail account towards Pabbly Connect, and then I'm going to take Google Drive in my action step. When we are going to set up the connection between these two applications, we can clearly see that action is going to follow what the trigger commands, because when the trigger happens, that means when the email is received via Gmail and the response will be captured over here with the help of email parser, then only the attachments will be saved inside Google Drive folder, otherwise not. So after understanding the whole concept of trigger and action, let us quickly start creating the workflow step by step. To start our automation, we have to first of all go towards our trigger step, and we have to select our trigger application. Now here my objective is to connect my Gmail account with Pabbly Connect in such a way that whenever a new email will be received on my account, quickly the response should be captured over here in Pabbly Connect. So all my emails which I'm receiving on Gmail account should be forwarded over here inside Pabbly Connect. In order to connect our Gmail and Pabbly Connect, we have to use email parser as our trigger application, which is going to capture all the email responses and forward over here in Pabbly Connect. Okay. So we have selected the application. Now we have to select the trigger event. So trigger event is the event on the happening of which the workflow is going to trigger or start. So new email will be our trigger event over here, because we want that whenever a new email will be received on our Gmail account, then the response of that email should be captured over here inside Pabbly Connect, and with that response instantly the workflow should get trigger or it should get start. Okay, so as we have done that, here we have received an email hook. By using this email hook, basically we are going to connect our Gmail account and Pabbly Connect. So let's simply copy this email hook, and I'm going to take you towards my Gmail account after that. So to build the connection, we have to go towards the setting option, and here we can see the option of see all settings. Okay, now we have to click on forwarding and POP and here we have to click on add a forwarding address. Now here in this field, we have to simply paste the email hook which we have copied from Pabbly Connect, and we have to click on next. Now it is saying forwarding mail to this email hook, so we have to click on proceed. And now it is saying that a confirmation link has been sent on this email hook, so we have to verify the permission over there. So let's click on OK. We'll move back towards Pabbly Connect, and here we have already received the response, as you can see. So in this response, we have to go towards the body text directly, and over here in this body text, you can see that here we have received one URL. So we have to simply copy the URL from the body text, and we have to open it in a new tab. So now it is saying please confirm forwarding mail of this Gmail account towards this email hook. So we have to click on confirm, and here our confirmation is successful. So now this email is going to forward all the emails which we are receiving on the email hook. Okay, this means that our connection is successful. So we'll go back towards Pabbly Connect. We will click on recapture email parser response button. And now what we are going to do, we will simply turn this simple response button off. Here, in this case, we are not going to receive a single attachment at a time, but my team members are going to send me multiple email attachments in the single email. So how we are going to get that, and how we are going to use these attachments in order to further upload inside Google Drive one by one, for that we have to use an advanced format of response currently. Okay, so I've turned the simple response button off, and now when we are going to receive a new email on our Gmail account, the response will be captured inside Pabbly Connect, that too in the advanced format. Okay, then further I will tell you what we have to do. First of all, to capture the response, we have to send an email from another Gmail account towards our email account which we have connected with Pabbly Connect, so that the response could be captured. So I'm going to send an email from another email address on my email address along with the Gmail attachments. So I'm going to open another email account. So first of all, let's test sending the email on our account. So I'm going to give the subject just now as test, and I'm going to give a test content over here. So I'm going to click on send, and we'll go back towards our account, and we'll check whether we have received this mail, the test mail, or no. And yes, here we have received the test mail. So let's go and check whether this mail is received inside Pabbly Connect or not. And no, we cannot see any mail over here. So we have not received the response. So that means we have to do one more step over here. We will go back towards our Gmail account. We'll once again go towards the settings section. We'll go towards see all settings. We'll go towards forwarding and POP IMAP, and here you can see that it is showing that currently the forwarding of the email towards this email hook is disabled. So we'll simply click on forwarding a copy of incoming mail, and then we'll click on save changes. As we have done that, now successfully the connection is built. So if you are also not receiving the response in one go, you have to perform this action. Okay, so now when we are going to receive a new email, definitely the response will be captured. So I'm going to send the email with the attachments now. Here I have entered my email address, and here I have entered the subject of the email as well. Every time the team member is going to send me the email with the documents or with the attachments, they have to use the subject as new project invoice attached. Okay, I have already specified the email subject so that I can set the conditions in my workflow that only when the required documents will be received from the email, then only I want to continue the workflow and I want to upload them in the specific folder of Google Drive, otherwise not. Because definitely on our work email account, we are going to receive thousands of emails on regular basis. So we cannot forward each and every email towards Pabbly Connect. So we cannot use each and every document to add in Google Drive. Okay, we only want to add the documents which are required and which are related to our project. So therefore I have given a specific email subject which is to be used by the team members for forwarding me the emails along with the attachments. And by using this subject, then I am going to set the filter condition in my workflow. And here I am going to simply enter hello, please find attached the project invoices, and I will simply attach the documents over here. And here I'm going to attach more than one document. That means I'm going to attach multiple documents over here. So now I'm going to click on send, And here we can see that on our account the email is received along with the 2 attachments, and here we have the subject. So let's go and check whether the same response is received and is forwarded towards Pabbly Connect or not. And yes, here the response is received. In this response, when we'll scroll down, here we have the body text, that means the content of the email which is received, the exact content, and here we have received the attachment links. And because we have turned the simple response button off, so we have received both the attachments in the same field only, that means in the array format. So now by using this response, we are going to upload the attachments inside Google Drive folder, and for that we are going to use a feature by Pabbly, that is iterator, so that we can process this array format of response and send it one by one towards the Google Drive folder in the simple format. Okay, so how we are going to do that? For that we have to move towards our action step, and here we have to select our action application, that is iterator by Pabbly. Iterator helps us to process the array format of data which we have received in the response and turn it into simple response, so that we can send the multiple data, such as here we have received the multiple attachments one by one into the next application. Okay, now here we are going to select our action event, that will be process arrays, and we'll click on connect. Here we have to select the choose array options. So here we have to select which data you want to process. I want to simply process the attachment links, attachment URL which I have received in the advanced format. So I will simply go towards the previous response, and here from that I will simply select the attachment links. Okay, then we'll click on save and send test request button. And here we have received the response. Here in this response, we have received one attachment link at a time. So this means we are going to use this single response at a time in order to further continue the workflow, and in order to set up our integration with a single response at a time, so that once our workflow will be completed and our integration will be made successfully, whenever we are going to receive the email from next time from our team members, then if the email will contain multiple attachment links, so what will happen, all the attachments which we have received in the email will be uploaded in our Google Drive, but one by one automatically. Okay, so when we have processed the array format of data, now we have to move forward. Now one more important thing we have to apply in our workflow, that as I told you, we are going to receive multiple emails along with multiple attachments in our work email account on regular basis, and we do not want to continue the workflow for each and every email. Okay, we only want that when our team members are going to send the documents with a specific subject, then we want to continue the workflow, otherwise not. So what we have to do, we have to click on this add action step button, and we have to apply filter over here in our workflow. So let's select filter as an action application. Filter is an amazing feature of Pabbly which helps us to set conditions in the workflow according to our requirements. Here our action event will be filter values, and we'll simply click on connect. Now here we have to select a label, a filter type, and the value. So the label will be selected from our previous response. That means we are going to simply map the label. Okay, when we select the data from our previous step, it is called as mapping, and the data which we map becomes dynamic. So it is going to replace automatically with each and every new response. Here we have the label. We'll select our email parser response, and here I want to search for the subject of the email. So here we have the subject of the email, new project invoice attached. I want that whenever the subject will be same as we have received currently, then only the workflow should continue, otherwise not. Because as I told you, I've already specified my team members that they have to include this subject, new project invoice attached, in each and every email when they are sending me the documents related to the project. Then only I want to continue the workflow. For that email only I want to continue this workflow, otherwise I do not want. Okay, so here my filter type will be equal to contains. So when the subject contains this term new project invoice attached, then the workflow should continue further, otherwise not. So let's click on save and send test request button, and here we can see our condition is true. Why? Because currently the label is matching the value. Now here I have to tell you one more thing, that because I have inserted the data of label from my previous response, that means I have mapped this data, and it is going to replace automatically with each and every new response now. But the value which we have entered manually is going to be static, and it is not going to replace. So whenever a new response will be captured through email parser, the subject over here will be replaced, and if that subject will not match the value which we have entered manually, then the workflow is going to stop. Now when the condition is true, we want to upload the files towards Google Drive. For that we have to set up the connection between Google Drive and Pabbly Connect. So let's click on this add action step button. Our action application over here will be Google Drive. Let's quickly select that. And we have to select the action event, that will be upload a file. Okay, we have selected that. Let's click on connect. To build the connection, I'm going to select add new connection over here. Okay, and I've already logged into my Google Drive account, so the connection is going to be easier. Now I'm going to click on sign in with Google. In case if you already have an existing connection, you can also select existing connection option. Then I'm going to select the account. And now Pabbly Connect is asking us for the permission to access our Google Drive. It is 100% safe. So let's click on allow. And with this, our authorization has become successful and the connection between Google Drive and Pabbly Connect is also successfully made. Now here it is asking us the URL, the folder ID and the file name. So let's quickly enter the details over here. First of all, we will enter the URL. What is the URL of the file which you want to upload in your Google Drive? So the URL is already received in our earlier response, which we have already received the URL of the file. Okay. And here now I'm going to tell you exactly why we have formatted this data, why we have processed this data. Because we have to map this data, we have to map the URL over here inside Google Drive in order to upload it. Okay. Because as I told you, we have to automate the process, and in order to automate the process, we use mapping. When we map a data, it becomes dynamic and it gets replaced automatically then with each and every new response. So when we are going to receive multiple email attachments, the number of these attachments are not fixed. Okay. We can have the number of attachments such as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and even more. So when we are mapping a data, we are not going to do anything manually after that. We are actually creating an automation. Therefore, we have already taken the response in the array format, that now whenever we are going to receive the email, as many attachments we are going to receive, but one by one they are going to be uploaded inside Google Drive. Therefore, we have used iterator in order to process the array format of data. So we have received a single URL at a time. Now we are going to use that URL in order to map the data over here. So we will simply map that data, the attachment URL, and now we have to enter the folder ID, in which folder you want to upload these files, and we have to enter the ID over here, ID of the folder. So I'm going to take you towards my Google Drive, and this is the folder in which I want to upload the files. So I'm going to open this folder, and you can see in the URL of this folder, here we have the ID. This is the folder ID. So we'll simply copy this, we'll move back and paste it over here. Okay, done. In the similar manner, you have to enter the folder ID. Then you have to enter the file name. What should be the name of the file? So you can give the file name according to your requirements, whatever according to the subjects which you have received in the email. So what I will do, I will simply map the subject of the email. Okay, done. Now I'm going to click on Save and Send Test Request button. And as we have done that, here we have received the response and the status over here is success. That means automatically this file is uploaded in the folder which we have selected. So I'm going to take you towards Google Drive. Here we can see that in our folder automatically the file is uploaded. So currently, because we are setting up the connection, we are setting up the integration. Therefore, when we have mapped a single data, so only one attachment is uploaded over here. But when the workflow is going to run in real time and whenever we are going to receive a new email, then automatically all the attachments one by one will be uploaded in our Google Drive, as much attachments as we have received. Okay, so you do not have to worry after that. So once you will set up this connection, your work will be done. You do not have to do anything after that. Automatically your email attachments will be uploaded in your Google Drive. So once again, when you have set up the connection successfully, I'm going to show you the real-time example. Here we have attached the documents and I'm going to click on send. Let's wait for the email, and here we have received the email. Over here we have the 2 attachments. So let's go and check whether these attachments are automatically uploaded inside Google Drive folder or not. And yes, here we can see that both the documents are automatically uploaded as soon as we have received the email. So this means it is clear that now whenever we are going to receive a new email inside our Gmail account which contains the documents, and if that documents will be related to a project or the condition which we have applied, then automatically these documents will be uploaded in a specific folder of Google Drive. So by following these steps, you can automate the process of uploading multiple email attachments to Google Drive, ensuring that your documents are organized and easily accessible. This automation saves time, reduce manual efforts, and minimizes the risk of errors and missing of the documents in managing your important files. I hope this video was helpful for you. Thank you for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate multiple such applications without any coding or programming skills with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can reach out to us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any query, you can reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can reach out to the website given over here. Now, if you find this video helpful, do not forget to share it with your friends. And also, please like our video and subscribe our channel for more such amazing automations.